Hey guys, it's Deligracy. How are you going today? I hope you're doing well. Today I'm doing a room build for, well, I guess to celebrate the fact that Toddlers was dropped into The Sims 4, a whole new life stage, which is like so exciting, unless you've been living under a rock and you haven't seen all the hype everywhere, or maybe you just haven't been checking out The Sims for the last few days. But yeah, Toddlers has dropped. It was a free update for all players with the Sims 4 base game. So if you haven't updated your Sims 4 base game, you definitely should do that because you will now be able to have the entire toddler life stage, which I'm still hyped about it. I'm still so happy they gave that to us. It just, it's just really made me, and I'm sure a ton of you guys really happy. So that's good. That's good. I love when you get a good surprise that's like a really good surprise that you had no idea about and you're just like, damn, life is good. Anyways, I did get a tweet from Spams for Days on Twitter, and they tweeted me a picture of 4 bunk beds and like a stairwell in the middle of the bunk beds. What was I saying? Bunk beds. So that's what I'm kind of using as my inspiration today. Sometimes you guys tweet stuff at me or Snapchat stuff to me, and sometimes if I check it out at the right time, I go ahead and I'm inspired by you guys. So I thought this was a cool idea to celebrate the new toddler build items that we have, or build and buy items. So we're going to be using new carpet, we're going to be using new wallpaper, new doors, these little racing car beds, which are the cutest things ever, and just having a little bit of fun experimenting with them and just creating a nice bedroom for quadruplets. So 4 toddlers. My goodness, if you gave birth to quadruplets, holy moly, you'd be so overwhelmed. Oh my gosh, imagine if you found out you were having quadruplets, even if you're not the female, you would be pretty overwhelmed as well. Are any of you guys part of quadruplets? Any of you? I know a few of you guys would be twins. Maybe triplets, but quadruplets? I mean, that's kind of rare, isn't it? Let me know in the comments down below. I would be quite curious about that. I have to say, I love the new ombre wallpapers. I think they're really pretty. They remind me of a sunset, particularly this orange and blue one. And what we're actually going to be doing here is putting in beds and then using the move objects on cheat, which is bb.moveobjectson. I'm lifting the second bed up with the 9 key because you can move objects up and down with the 9 and 0 key on your keyboard. Unless you don't have an English keyboard as the first language, maybe it's a little bit different for you guys. I'm not sure, but that's at least what's on my keyboard. So yeah. That's right. And I thought it would be nice to kind of split up the room into 2 distinct color schemes. So, we're just figuring out which beds look the most, realistic for bunk beds. And I actually found out using these beds that match the bookshelves from the base game that we've had for quite some time looked kind of more realistic than the racing car beds. I feel like the racing car beds they looked like floating beds, whereas I feel like because we're integrating these beds into the bookshelf object, it looks like it's a proper bunk bed. So that's what we're doing there. I assume the toddlers can just kind of fly up into the top bed just like the other life stages can, but if not, I guess the second bed will have to be deleted. But in any case, I just thought as a decorative video or just a creative video, it was kind of fun to do this. And you'll also notice that I've done something weird with the stairs going up to a landing made out of tables, actually. You might have noticed that earlier in the video. And the reason why I did that is because this is a room build and I wanted to save this room build to the gallery. Had I actually made this a split level through making a foundation and the stairs coming down off the foundation onto the ground level, I couldn't actually make that into a room. So that's why I kind of faked the foundation level or the split level. So if you want to download this, you can do that, but you will need to put in a foundation for that to realistically go up to a split level. So yeah, a lot of this is kind of inspired by the image I was sent, but I also wanted it to be easy to put into your games. Otherwise it would have been like I don't know, a house build of one room, and you would have been like, oh, great, well, what am I meant to do with this? Build around it? I'd rather it be a downloadable room for you guys to put on an existing lot, or even to be able to merge with other things. So yeah, this is pretty much, coming along. We've got one side of the room, which is red and blue. The other side is the orange and blues. I'm just putting some coins around the place. I love the fact that we have these curtains that have a transparent backing to them. I thought that was really pretty. Got a high chair there, and these cloud lights are so cute and fluffy. I do love those a lot. And yeah, then we're just gonna put in some shelves, I think. What am I trying to do here? Oh, that's right. So I wanted to make little sun lounges or windowsill lounges, if that makes sense to you. I don't even know what you call those. What do you call them? A sill lounge? I don't know. But basically, to begin with, I tried to use shelves and it didn't really work. So in the end, we use a low table, and then using the 9 key again and the 0 key, I actually put these, I guess, ottoman cushion things, poofs on there. And that was kind of me trying to make it look like little chairs next to the window. And I thought that would be so cute to sit on. Again, I have not player tested that, so I'm not sure if they will actually be able to sit on them. I probably assume they can't, but for the sake of this video being more like an aesthetic thing, I thought that was pretty cute. And you can just replace those with normal couches or something if you want this to be, or if you want that part of the room to be playable. But sometimes I just like to challenge myself with creating things that don't necessarily work within gameplay, but they still look cool because I like pretty things. I like also challenging the game a little bit to do things or create things that aren't obvious in the first sense. So yeah, this is our little toddler's room, and there's a little potty there for some potty training. And I've also done a build to release of a toddler's hangout or a toddler daycare. It's like a castle daycare, so I'm going to release that too. I'm not sure which one of these I'll release first, but probably I'll release that a bit later in the week. So keep your eye out for that. That's my other toddler themed build, and that's like a proper speed build. But I thought this was cute. And I love that little toy box with the eyes on it, the monster eyes. I thought that was nice. Yeah. And yeah, expect a few videos this week. I'm recording hardcore. I'm pumped. I feel like I'm finally back into the routine after Christmas and the holidays. So I'm feeling good. So I hope you guys enjoy the upcoming videos and expect a few different ones to be thrown in there. And also we have the vampire expansion, game pack, that we have to look forward to. So there's definitely going to be some new content focusing on vampires. Woo! How exciting. But yeah, we're going to be going into some screenshots in just a momento. Uno momento. And yeah, what am I doing here? Just adding a TV and a couple of extra details. Just making sure everything's working fine. Oh, and yeah, I put a mobile in. So yeah, here we go. This is the finished product. So we've got some nice little bunk beds. We've got nice toys in the middle. A great place to play and use the potty with some towels next to it, I might add. Very, very well organized for your toddlers to enjoy. But yeah, I do hope you guys have an awesome week. Let me know down below what videos you would like to see next, as always. And you can keep up with me at Deligracy on Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter. And yeah, we'll have some live streams too. Hope you're having a lovely morning, afternoon, or evening wherever you're around the world. I'll speak to you soon.